Hi, hello, and howdy. I'm Mushy, and you're you. Hello, you. And we're here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting for a quick, kind of small PR unboxing, but I'm really excited because I did pick up something that kind of matches. It's a part of a set or a series, if you will, of another canvas I got, and I'm really excited to show you guys. So let's get into it. So this PR comes from our friends at FGNormal. You should see some information down on the screen, like their store name throughout the course of the video, and also I'll put some prices down like in the corner in case you're curious about what these cost, and in case you're looking to pick one up yourself. But let's dive in. Okay, so our friends at FGNormal send their mail in these thin plastic poly bags. I have already cut this end open, but as you can see, maybe right here, it's a bummer because like somewhere in transit or maybe trying to squeeze it in a mailbox, it has been ripped down here. So these aren't like the most safe and secure, because look at that. Once it's ripped, we can kind of just zoop. So I'm kind of bummed that they send in such flimsy packaging, especially when we have things like diamond painting canvases and small diamond painting accessories that could quite easily get damaged or lost in transit. So I mean, for what it's worth to you, just know that if you order from FGNormal, chances are it's going to come in one of these thin mailer bags. And somehow, in this bag, they managed to squeeze this diamond painting canvas in. Let me show you. And somehow, we managed to get it unscathed, if you will. It's a little bent, like right here. It looks like maybe it was bent like this in there, but not too bad. So this canvas is part of a set that I got from my last PR haul from them. You guys know me and sets. If you've been around, you know I kind of like, if I find out that a diamond painting I get comes in like a set or a series, then it's kind of like I gotta have them all. It's like a Pokemon type of deal. This one's called Zombie Girl. This is the second style, so there is one style and there's another. I'm gonna put a picture up here of another diamond painting in the Zombie Girl series that I got from FGNormal last time to refresh your memory, and then you can kind of see maybe how these kind of go together. This is a 40 by 60 AB drill containing kit. It does look like it's charted for us on the horizontal, even though this is a vertically hanging piece. So this canvas is a vertical, like, oriented piece, but to work on it, it does have it charted vertically. I meant charted horizontally. So that's really cool. I've been seeing a lot of that lately and I really like it. But yes, here she is. Let me see if I can maybe show her to you without all the glare. Can we? Yay, kind of. There you go. This does seem to have almost like one of those photo negative type of appearance to the canvas, which is fine. Let me see here. We gotta turn her sideways so we can see the legend and stuff. I'll put a screenshot of the origin art up here so you can see, and you will probably see it in the thumbnail as well for the video. But oh yeah, that's right. This is one where the table is also oriented for you to work horizontally, but the thumbnail is like vertical oriented, which is interesting. There are tables both up here and down here. They both have a thumbnail. They're identical. It's just in different placements for if you use those while you're working. And here's the thumbnail picture. So you can get a better idea of kind of what we're looking at without the photo negative and the reflective cover sheet. And this is called Zombie Girl. There's two styles. This is the second style that they offer, and I already showed you a picture of the first one, but there it is. It looks like we are working with 39 colors, and we've got kind of a hodgepodge of symbols and letters. It does tell us up here it's a 40 by 60 kit with AB. There's questionable you know, schmutz under the cover. It's like in the canvas. Okay, that's like in or on the canvas. I can't even scratch it off, so I'm not sure. A little dirty. I'm going to cover it with tape. It's not going to really bother me, but for those of you who, you know, really just want everything to be clean and pristine when you get it, it just, for whatever it's worth, there's that. Don't know what that is, but it's in there, and it's under the cover thing, so it's not something I did. It's there. All right, so we've got a hodgepodge of symbols and letters. What I'm going to look for as we go through the list is light on dark and dark on light. And already I see kind of an issue. This could potentially be an issue. This lowercase b right here. Is that what that is? Yeah. That could potentially be an issue of visibility on the canvas. Potentially the star. So we'll take a look for lowercase b and star. Everything else is looking relatively okay until we get here. What are you? You're a Q. So lowercase b, star, and Q. And then we'll just generally look at the canvas to kind of see what, if anything else, maybe is a potential hazard to visibility. And I am looking here at the DMCs, and they do not tell us which ones are A, B, so we're going to have to go on a treasure hunt in the drill packet situation and find out. So let's take a look at our canvas. We're going to look for clarity and legibility, but we're also going to look for a few of those hinky symbols and see if we see any of those, if they're going to be a visibility issue. There already, I see the lowercase b right there. Up close, like almost kissing the viewfinder, it looks fine. There's that star too. Let's see how it looks if we get a little further away. That's all right. That's all right. Especially with a light board, that's all right. That's an interesting horseshoe type pattern there, or a head and shoulders. I don't know which way you prefer to look at it, but usually they're like super tiny in the little guide circle and you can't see them. But that one's big. That's big. All right, and then there was another letter, a Q. It was a Q that I was a little concerned about. So I'm looking and I'm seeing like that Z's pretty thick, that question mark, that lowercase t, those letters are pretty thick and dark. I don't think that's going to be a problem, but it's very interesting. It's something to note because it's not something I see really ever. Let's check down here. Q, are you here? This is very clear and legible though, and I have no doubts that once we get a light board under it, it should be even that much clearer. I'm not seeing the Q. What color are you, Q? That'll help. It's a blue. Okay, it won't help because the whole canvas is like that color. Yeah, not seeing the Q, but just to give you guys an idea of the legibility, clarity of canvas. Do you see any symbols that cause you concern? Q, found it. Oh, that's perfectly visible. Okay. For some reason, the Q on the legend, though, I have it right here so I can show you. Oh, that's not a Q. That's why. That's a horseshoe. That's why. I was like, the Q on the legend is black. No, it was a horseshoe. So on the legend, I got that confused. So on the legend, it was less visible. But we did just see those horseshoe patterns. There it is. Right there. And I was just commenting about like how interesting that is. That it's a different, you know, it kind of fills up more of the space than normal. That when we see horseshoe in other diamond painting canvases, this one's more voluminous in its little circle. So easily legible. Yeah, you guys, that looks pretty clear, clean, and crisp to me. The legend, a little dicey, but it is also pretty small. It looks a lot better on canvas. So that seems all right to me. And this canvas is like it's one of these, it is pliable. Like, look, you can just kind of like fold it up if you wanted to. It's very, you know, malleable, but also a little scritchy scratchy. So it's kind of one of those combo canvases that it's a blend of material. Let's take a look at the back and see. a little wrinkly, guys. It's a little bit wrinkly. We will lay this out flat and press it under weight before we do it. Give it some time and see if that helps. If nothing else, we can put down, you know, a towel and a low heat iron and just kind of iron over it and see if that will help. I am pretty concerned about this river here. Like, it's like almost like a river. I don't know that if that's the technical term, but that's kind of what I call it right there. Otherwise, everything else is just kind of a little bit of a wrinkle, and it didn't really look like it made a visible appearance on the front of the canvas on our workspace. But let's look for that really big. Wait, would it be on this side? Yeah, that is here. Let me pull. It does look like this type of canvas frays because let me show you in frame. This is hanging off of it right here. So there is some fraying on the end. If that's of concern to you, this is a type of canvas that can fray. I can see the visible glue going over by about a 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch past the canvas drill field. Okay. I can see where some of the creasing was here in the canvas, but it is not as prominent on the front of the canvas as it looked on the back of the canvas. So yeah, there's that on that, you guys. We did get a tool kit. It's a clear standard diamond painting pen with brass tip and a multi-placer end. It does look like we have, what's that, a 3-placer perhaps there, and maybe a 6-placer is also included. We got a small little long-necked boat. I love these for their long necks. We got essentially 4 pads of wax all combined into one large one, and we do have some murder tweezers. These do come to a fine point. They are the little bit chintzier, bendable, pliable ones, so you gotta be careful with those. But this is the kit we're given. Oh, and it comes with a finger nubbin protecting squishy. And now we have our drill. So I'm gonna flip the canvas back over. So we see that she's primarily green, very heavy green influence in this canvas, also some blues. So I'm gonna kind of keep the label visible so we can see. I want to see what symbol that AB is going to be. Let's open this up. Our drills come in Ziploc baggies, and I see that each individual baggie is numbered and lettered with the DMC code and what number it corresponds to on the table. The packet itself does have the serial number and a little bit of a descriptor. Let you know that this is the serial number. It's an AB kit and it's a 40 by 60. So if you need to store your drills separately, you can do so with minimal or no extra notes required. And we're gonna open this up and we're gonna take a look at our color families here. Now I do see multiple size baggies, so I like when they do this. I really do. Here, and I'm wondering, let's see, 310. I'm wondering if this is the number, because this would be the DMC. So this is number 3 on the table, and then this is DMC 310. So I'm wondering if this is how many drills are in here, which is very helpful to me when I'm kitting up and trying to determine what size container I need when I use my Elizabeth Ward style container system. Again, this is round drills. Here's our friend 310. And then we've got 943, a turquoise. Kind of put that in a green-blue situation. Here's a nice gray. Go up there. Oh, now we get some, like, questionable moldy greens. Yee! I like that. I like me my moldy greens. So we've got quite a bit. We got some bright, like turquoisey, tealy type blues in here. This is more like a sea foam blue green type of situation. And kind of put that where they merge there. Here's a brighter grass green right there. This is a deep turquoise like that. That might even be a peacock color. That's kind of a over here in the blue green family. Another green, another Another dark green, almost like a Sacramento blue green, you know. Here's a bright one. Woo! It's kind of a lot of color, you know, mixies, like blue green I'm seeing so far. Instead of straight up solid green, that's more of a like a yellow green. Here we do have a yellow. 165. Only a very few of these. I am noticing so far I don't see a lot of interlopers in the bags jumping out at me. I say as I grab a baggie that has an interloper right here. So as far as like trash is concerned, we do see evidence that there could be some interlopers here and there, but that's just the one drill. So far, it's a Cadbury like yellow. Otherwise, I'm not seeing trash, dust, dirt, questionable stuff, and I haven't seen any other interlopers jumping out at me. This is kind of a dark blue here. We'll put that down here. Can you still see? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is like a pale green, almost like a sage, like a cool toned. It's like a pale. I like that. And another yellow. And we've got a brown taupe situation. Some more green. There's the DMC if you're interested. And then another teal-esque type color. And this one's like a dark green, like a black green type of situation. Dark gray. Here, we'll put that up there with the darks. Another kind of blue with a hint of green in there, kind of leaning. We'll kind of put that right down there. Some marrying those. I'm not seeing, I say, okay. I was going to say I'm not seeing ABs yet, but then I accidentally grabbed a bag when I grabbed this one. But here's a nice big bag of $9.39. $3.10 and $9.39. We get graced with both of their presences. And just to give you an idea of how big of a bag that is, next to this big bag, which is bigger than this bag. So, yeah, we've got a dark situation over here with a monster big fat bag of 9.39s, a large bag of 3.10s, and then some smaller bags there. And here's our first AB. It looks like AB 890. This is like a really dark green, like a really dark green. That's really pretty. It looks like it has the AB coating almost gives it a blue reflect. We'll put our rock stars up there. I see 2 more, 3 more. Let's see, is that it? Yeah, I think so. Do have 3 more ABs that are jumping out at me here, so we'll take a look at those while we're in here. We do have a dank green right here, 905. Not too many when you compare like bigger bags like this. This looks like this might just be a highlight or an accent. I'm going to guess probably sneezed throughout. There's a 936, a dark blue. And then we have a gray AB, 317. There are Rockstar ABs. And for the rest of the kit, some more green. This is a darker green there. We've got another mid-tone green. We've got like another sea foamy type green looking color. This might be an interloper right here. A different stowaway color there that looks a little bit lighter green. And then we've got a blue with just a little hint of green in there. Very similar to this other color here. Oh, this is a bigger bag. This is a bigger bag of this dark, like peacock or teal color. Put that over here. We might as well put this dark one up here with that because it kind of goes, it's pretty dark. This is a dark blue, 823, almost like a dark navy. And this looks like a green brown, like a brown, dark brown, but with a hint of maybe a green tinge in it. 934. So put that there. And then we have this brown. It's kind of a musty brown. It's 935, which makes sense why I thought it looked similar to that because, hey, they're best friends. All right, they're in the same family color situation. We got another yellow. And then, oh, sir. Oh, no, that interloper was peeking through. Okay. I thought, do we have another one? There's another green. Then we've got white. Yeah, 3865. Right there. And another brighter yellow. This one's brighter with maybe even a hint of orange orange peeking in there. But yeah, here's our color story, folks. What do you think? Very heavy in the green, but even heavier in this like blue-green type of situation here. We are pretty heavy in the darks. We could even put these up here as related to the main dark component. So pretty heavy in the darks, pretty heavy in this teal, and almost like accenting or supporting color family of green, which is interesting because to me, the thumbnail and like the origin art looked very heavily green, but seeing this in person, this is, you know, pretty supporting color green with bigger, heavier hitting blue green over here. Interesting. Then we got some hints of yellow and white, and then, like I said, our Rockstar ABs up in here, which were a dark brown, a dark green, a musky, mildewy, dank green, and like this gray, and the AB coating on there makes it look almost a little bit mauve, a little bit of a mauvey color, hint of purple, cool purple. So let me clean these drills up and we'll find our ABs on the canvas, okay? All right, you guys, I've already turned around our canvas and kind of cleaned things up. So we've seen these symbols before for the ABs. The first one we have is this gray, almost a hint of mauve, and it could be the AB coating influencing my vision on that, but definitely a gray base, and it's 317. That's the lowercase b, and we did see that when we were looking for questionable symbols on here. So now it's just a matter of, can I find it again? There it is. Yay! So you see there, it's kind of sprinkled here and just right there, 4 of them, kind of by their lonesome. There isn't too many of these lowercase b's, but we definitely did kind of see them there at her potion smoke. So it's going to highlight her potion smoke a little bit. Off the just, you know, glancing, I'm not seeing any other lowercase b's jumping out at me. Doesn't mean they're not here. Oh, they are down here at her other little light emitting situation. Right down there. So it looks like it's going to be kind of like a smoke enhancing, drawing attention to a smoky situation. Then we do have symbol U-turn, which is like this really, really, really dark green AB. Like this is a super, we're talking like pine forest, deep dark green, and I do see that also in her potion-y area right here. See there, it's sprinkled out throughout her potion here, which leads me to believe that we're likely to see that again over here in this other like light source type of glowing potion-y situation. Am I right? Yeah, here we go. Right in here is some U-turns, and right down in here. So the darker parts of that we're going to see. They're going to be highlighting some of the darker ethereal glowy parts of her potions. We do see a little bit here along her arm, her silhouette per se. So we are going to catch some of that light bouncing off of the edges of her face. This is, and it's going to be used to accent her ethereal glow. Then we have letter P. P as in Paul, capital P. So let's see if we can find capital P. Let me show you. It's a brighter, like a lighter green, but it's musty. It's still kind of dank and musty green. I already see it. Check out her chin, you guys. There it is. Where the light's going to be bouncing off of her facial features. That's where we're going to see it, right in through here. Further emphasizing, not only is the outline going to be emphasized with ABs, but also her jawline altogether, it looks like. And I don't see any other P's jumping out at me too much. There is some here at the light source up here and throughout here, so they are going to be used to emphasize this light source and her jawline here, as well as her silhouette over here. They're just going to really, and this light source down here. So they're going to high impact this ethereal glow with ABs. I'm here for that. let these ABs have a purpose. I was afraid they were going to be just like sneezed because there aren't too many, but they are seeming to, at face value, to be using these in an intentional, purposeful way. I do see a few more P's kind of through here. Anywhere light from these light emitting sources are going to bounce off of her physical body is where we're seeing these. And the final symbol is Q. And this is 936. It's a very, very, very dark brown, if I'm not mistaken. Let you see, it's really dark, maybe a black brown, like almost like that avocado situation. Like the avocado black, you know what I'm saying? It's for black, green, avocado. I forget the technical name, but we're looking for letter Q for this dark color. And I'm gonna start looking where we've seen other ABs pop up. Yep, there it is. It's right here in the base, the chalice, you know, base of the cup here, the stem of that like cup or candelabra. I'm not sure which we're looking at here. There's a couple of Q's throughout here, the tips of her hand, where her hand meets the cup. So they're gonna really, really be hammering home that. And I do think I detect some Q's in her eye area. Yeah, just a couple right in here to emphasize her eye. There's a couple in her pupil down here too. So we're going to highlight her eyes, her jawline, her outline, her physical outline, and anywhere the light from these light sources here bounce on her physical body, like hit her physical body. Those are going to be highlighted with ABs, outlining her, and anything ethereal glowing like these potions and lights here. Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. And I can already hear some of the comments about another zombie diamond painting. Mushy. Yeah? You think? Is Mushy up to something? I don't know. What could Mushy be up to? I think you're seeing things. You're making something out of nothing. You're making connections that don't belong. Just because you see a bunch of zombie paintings coming up in this dungeon. I don't know. Make of that what you will. Heck, guys. Heck. Real quick, I'm putting this away. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to measure the canvas to see if we are true to size as it claims to be on the site, because I did check the site and it showed the dimensions for the whole canvas and the drill field, and they claim the drill field is true to size. So this is a 40 by 60. Let's find out. 40, yes, 40 on the horizontal, and that leads me to believe we are just shy. It's close enough, you guys. It is just shy, but close enough. 60 on the vertical. True to size drill field. Yay! Good budget company. Yay! Okay, now let's look at the other item. And the other item in the bag is diamond painting sealer. So I thought I would give their diamond painting sealer a try. This was affordable, so I thought, why not try it out? I do seal every diamond painting. Now this one comes with a brush. I've found typically the ones that, you know, it doesn't matter what formulation I get. If it comes with a brush, the brush always kind of gets, after the first use, real stiff. Some people like using a brush, some don't. I prefer sponge tips, but this one does have a sponge tip also. So that makes me happy. I don't really have to use this if I don't want to, which I don't. And this is their diamond painting sealer. It says rapid curing, multi-purpose, all-in-one sealer, non-toxic and safe, clean and gloss finish. 60 milliliter bottle, 2.11 ounces. So this is a smaller bottle, but we will check it out and see what we think of it. And the directions are there, and it seems to be in legible English, which is nice. And there's a list of what they say are the pros of sealing your diamond paintings. Very tiny letters, like very, very small. Will lock all of your diamonds in place and significantly increase the longevity of your finished project. Using the sealant can help you to stiffen up your painting, giving it some structure. This can make it easier to mount somewhere and store it without damaging the painting. That's the claim. So seemed, you know, pretty standard, and we'll give it a shot. This is a smaller bottle than what I'm used to getting. Some of the typical size bottle is this big, 4.02 ounces. So you can kind of see this is a smaller bottle. So I don't anticipate this is going to last me. So I don't anticipate this is going to last me as long as obviously a bigger bottle would. So we'll have to see how far this gets us. I will try to remember to count how many diamond paintings and the sizes of them that I can get out of one bottle use. But for $3.88 to hit that shipping, you know, that shipping threshold, why not, right? Can always use more of these. Okay guys, that's our PR bagging from FGNormal. Let me know in the comments down below, what did you think of this canvas selection? Did you like it? Are we happy with this? Pros, cons, what do you think? And do you use sealer? And if so, have you tried this one? What do we think of this? I don't know yet, but I will be sure to let you know if there's anything noteworthy, extraordinary, either positive or negative, in a pinned comment on this video, or I'll shout it from the community tab and on the Facebook page. All right, you guys. On your way out, if you enjoyed this video, please, if you don't mind, hit that like button and let me know. Also, if you find yourself here in my lair quite frequently, but you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing with your life? Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell on your way out. Much appreciated. And thank you so much for spending some of your time with me. I will see you in the next video. Stay naughty.